This is LEGO Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga. We're here on PlayStation 5 Pro. Be sure to like the video. Subscribing is great as well. And it's time to unleash the full power of the Force. So this is a game that will benefit from the fact that it has a dynamic resolution scaling applied to it. So it's something that will continuously look better, and I think we'll probably get the full visual potential out of this one when the PlayStation 6 arrives down the road. But for now, this is a very beautiful looking game, and one that does run quite well, and offers the entire scope of the entire, well, trilogies of Star Wars, the saga. You get the prequels, you get the original trilogy, and you get the sequels. It's kind of like a best of, but it really is packed to the brim with content. It's interesting because when I was younger, we had, the prequel Lego Star Wars, and then eventually they did the original trilogy, then they combined them both to be the complete saga, and TCS, and then later on, they kind of did some other things. There was like episode 7 as one, and then they eventually went and redid this, which was a big retooling of the Lego style of gameplay. And we haven't even, I don't think we haven't even had a Lego game since this one, which is crazy. And this one took forever to come out. I remember seeing this E3 19, I think, or something like that, 18, 19, and it was like mind-blowing at the time. It was more just like a demo kind of thing to showcase the gameplay and all that. I remember being mind blown, and the full game came out here, and it's basically a perfect Lego experience. I could see them redoing this someday down the road too, and actually having more stuff, because if you played the other Lego games, there's actually an exchange of getting more content in the later stuff. There are moments, lots of moments in this that are actually missing that were in the older Lego games, which I find kind of fascinating. Just saying and putting that out there. Oh, Jar Jar. So yeah, you get all the characters, all the action, all the content, the entire scope and the excitement of LEGO in one big package here. So we've got two technically visual modes to play this. So if you want to, for whatever reason, you can go to the video options and you can limit the frame rate to 30. You're crazy if you do that. So basically, 60 FPS is the mode you want to play on. It's a dynamic 4K at 60 FPS with HDR. So this one, again, it can go all the way up to 4K, depending on how crazy or demanding the scene is and everything like that. So, like, theoretically, at times you could be getting full 4K. The original version of this rested at quite a bit of a lower internal resolution, but with the extra overhead, we should be getting closer to 4K, which is kind of nice. And it just creates a cleaner picture more consistently, and making sure that the performance is, smooth throughout all that, which is great. And then, like I said, we'll probably, at the time of the PS6, like the PlayStation 6, that's when we'll be actually having, I would imagine at that point, a full 4K, which is great. But I mean, most people aren't really going to be able to notice. So this is one of those games that is, to a degree, I guess, sort of future-proofed in the sense that, like, as far as 4K and stuff goes, it looks great. I guess theoretically they could do like an enhancement and get pisser on this, and it might look a little bit better faster, but they're probably not going to bother doing that. I mean, if they do, I'll definitely be back to take a look at this. But this game is a lot of fun. I streamed all of it too, if you want to see all the different things in action. It's a great experience. It's lots of fun. It's excellent action. It's literally playing it and then replaying it and then going out into the open world segments. Like, there's dozens of planets or whatever you can just go and visit and do lots of open world activities and gather items and points and all these mini kits and all these coins or, well, studs to gather and all these characters to unlock. There's space stuff you can do too. Yeah, this game is kind of ridiculous, honestly. Like, just the sense of scale in this Lego Star Wars game, it's amazing. And you can play it, like, cooperatively, too. I just totally missed that mini kit there, didn't I? So you can choose to play like alone, or you can grab a local buddy for some co-op action. So it's great for the, you know, entire family, I guess. And if you like Star Wars and you like Lego, it combines both of those together for a genuinely pleasant and well set up gameplay experience that, you know, with the story and everything like that, it recreates obviously all of Star Wars. It's quite magical. It's a lovely time, honestly. Like you are, you know, if you've never played this, you're missing out on one of probably the greatest Lego accomplishments, just in terms of like from a technical standpoint. It is kind of amazing that this was even something that could be accomplished. Like it really is kind of, yeah, it's a stunning game, and it's a lot of fun too. Like I really do think this game is a blast. I remember just being like floored because I was reviewing this. I think I was reviewing this ahead of launch, from what I remember, and then I streamed it all too when it came out. I was just like having so much fun with it, like the space stuff, the regular minifig combat action, the different characters you could be, the different things you can have going on here. Uh-oh. That's not good. We gotta win this race instead of just collecting all these mini kits, you know what I'm saying? But it certainly doesn't hurt to go off and do this stuff. Anyways, yeah, why am I getting dragged so much? This is ridiculous. Yeah, it really is great. I mean, I'm showing you like episode 1, which is probably less than ideal, but it gives you an idea of some of the variety of like the story stuff in this one. They really did craft something that I think captures the essence of all of Star Wars, and it just kind of combines it into a more accessible, easygoing kind of way to play it and, you know, experience that. And it's super cool. It really is, and it's kind of funny, and it's got that like Lego charm that I think the Lego games are kind of known for, right? Like if you've ever played any of these, it's about light puzzles, co-op, something family-oriented. It's actually been amazing seeing this franchise like grow, if that makes sense. Like I love the basic element of what the Lego games were back in the day, like playing the basically, uh-oh, that's not good. What am I trying to grab onto? The prequel there, with, because it came out around like what, episode 3 I think, or something like that. The prequel version, and then seeing it grow and then getting redone and changed in so many ways is kind of amazing. Like it's really fascinating too. Like they just did episode 7, right? And I was kind of expecting for every Lego game or every movie to come after that, there would be a Lego game tie-in, and that never really happened. And I was a little shocked by that being the case, because I just kind of assumed that was going to be the case, and then bam, they were doing this, and I was like, wow, what a shocker. And totally worth it, honestly. It actually makes the episode 7 Lego game kind of seem a little jarring. Oh, Jar Jar. And then there's like leveling too in this, like you can level up your characters and ship things, and it really is the best of everything. And usually you get all the Star Wars music playing too, but obviously, you know, copyright and all that stuff. Yeah, it's called The Force.
Bring the parts to the main hangar. I'll come by your shop later on so you can.
It's Darth Maul. Is he the Phantom Menace? It looks like he comes in there with like emeralds.
Now you can make your dreams come true, Annie.
Pack your things. We haven't much time.
Is he
Oh, Jar Jar.
Yes.
What about Mom?
She'll be left here to die.
Son, my place is here. It is time for you to let go.
She has all this money. Couldn't she like leave the planet?
I promise.
You won't like what you see when you come back here, Annie.
I should prefer it if I were a little more completed.
I'm sorry I wasn't able to finish you, 3PO. Bye.
Oh my.
Kind of hilarious. See free play, and then you have challenges and mini kits and character unlocks.
Time for us to leave Tatooine. Let's hurry back to the ship.
You mean I get to come with you? In your starship?
If Master Obi-Wan not getting Bordo and leaving us here,
There really is something charming about this, though, and exploring these open environments and doing all this stuff. It's spectacular, honestly. If you're a Star Wars fan, a Lego fan, it's kind of the perfect combination. To think that we've had so many Lego games. That's the thing that really actually disappoints me is when I was younger, or even like up to like 5 or so years ago, we used to get like multiple Lego games a year. I think there were some years it was like 3 or 4 Lego games a year. They were getting progressively buggier, but you know, it was still nice to have them as opposed to like basically being a never-ending dry spell of no Lego games to enjoy. Love how Jar Jar is getting thrown around. This looks so good. What about Qui-Gon?
There you are. Finally, we have revealed ourselves to the Jedi. Follow them, my young apprentice. You know what to do.
Well, if we can avoid fighting any more hooded strangers, perhaps we'll actually get to Coruscant this time.
Indeed. However,
We'll go across the galaxy. It looks so good. It is a much cleaner picture here. Like, it's a beautiful looking game. Ba 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 ba. Do do do. Yeah, it would be amazing how this as a kid. Although I don't know how completable this is. Like, I actually completed the complete saga. But like, this game is just too large for me.
Naboo, so my people may finally be saved.
Greetings, Your Majesty, Master Jedi.
And you can like just fool around too, like you don't have to you know,
It is a great image.
you don't have to specifically follow the story. Like, this looks so good.
The Supreme Chancellor Valorum.
I mean, I guess theoretically if you went to
The Senate.
30 FPS maybe you'd get like a little bit of a higher resolution, but probably negligible.
Yes, little real power.
Since a lot of what the Pro is more of a GPU, right?
I believe our best option is for Her Majesty to push for the election of a new Supreme Chancellor who can take control and give us justice.
Don't act so freaked out, Palpatine. I mean, Chancellor. Or Senator Palpatine. Look, right here, Qui-Gon could save the galaxy if you think about it.
Ah, here with these transport ships. Once you're ready.
To the Senate. Remember, it's all about politics here in episode 1.
Ah, there you are. Are you?
Weren't we just here with you? Yes, I wanted to start the level this whole time. They're very rowdy. The level of detail and fidelity in this is just amazing, too.
We must do something quickly to stop the Federation.
Order! Order!
Honorable representatives of the Republic, I move for a vote of no confidence in Chancellor Valorum's leadership.
Order! Order!
We will have order.
I've decided to go back to Naboo.
Please, Your Majesty, stay here where it's safe.
Same thing, there's something up with this Palpatine guy.
Now is not the time for this. Go with the Queen to Naboo and unravel the mystery of the Sith.
Clouded this boy's future is.
Well, that was fun.
Do you really believe we can convince Boss Nass to help us, Your Highness?
What other option is there? I have faith we can convince him.
You should not know the boss like me, sir.
If you kind of think about it, the first Star Wars movie is a bit of a slog. It's actually genuinely hard for me to rewatch the original Star Wars. Like, well, I guess not the original Star Wars, but Episode 1. Which is kind of funny. But no, the game is magical. It's everything I would have dreamed of playing when I was younger, and they really did put together something magical that I think generations can enjoy. And I know, like, I could foresee at some point, like I was saying earlier, I could see them trying to take another crack at doing an even fuller version of this game with more of the different bits. But I think they hit the main story stuff, but there are a lot of like segments that I remember playing in earlier LEGO games. They're just like completely missing from this one, and I go like, what is this? You know, and it's like, hey, this spot's missing or that spot's missing. Like, not the biggest at the end of the day, because, you know, it's kind of a best of beats, but you get what I'm saying. And there's parts you really loved. It's just like, oh, what, I don't have access to this. H1NT hints. That's actually kind of funny, now that I think of it. I don't think I thought of it like that before. That's actually a really funny naming convention. The Battle of Naboo, that's what I've been waiting for. Finally some action. And we've just been doing, you know, episode 1, because I'm just kind of moving through it. H1NT, that's so funny. But genuinely, like, when you play this game, you can go in and you can enjoy, you know, all the full scope of everything, all the different episodes, all the eras. Ugh, gorgeous game.
Let's visit his throne.
Who's unlocked the big box?
Oh yeah, I actually need to do the quest. Why was I got like distracted there? I always thought it was a bit silly that like not everything was made with Lego though. Anyone else ever bothered by that in the Lego games? I always thought it was weird. It's like some stuff's Lego, some stuff isn't.
Of course, sir. Who can hide them? When in trouble, go to sacred place. Mechanics no find them there.
I think it'd be easier for them to just hide in their society now that I think of it. It's like, it's really hard for other, you know, species and stuff to get into the water. It's like the battle droids. They'd probably all just like break down in the water, wouldn't they? Not that I'm thinking of it. It's kind of weird that they would go to a place on land. Then again, I'm sure there's like the aquatic battle droids and stuff, but my point kind of stands. It's, yeah. I think it'd be more defendable for them and stuff to hide under the water, right? Also, if Jar Jar knew that this might happen, why did we even go here in the first place?
Over here. Misa found a secret entrance. We should be needing secret key to get in sacred place. Misa know it round here somewhere.
Sorry, Jar Jar, but also not sorry.
Yes, we are. But it looks broken. Use a fix and use to enter sacred place.
Now you can really feel that on the controller.
Talk about using your head.
Misa sure boss not be this way.
So yeah, pretty amazing collection. Definitely check it out. I think you'll be blown away by it. It looks a little bit better here on the Pro. A little bit cleaner, and I'm sure by the time we revisit this on the PlayStation 6, we'll have probably the full 4K. They're making fun of that bit.
Queen Amidala.
No, I am Queen.
I am Queen Amidala.
I am Queen Amidala.
I'm sorry for my deception, but it was necessary to protect myself. If you act
What a shocker.
all will be lost forever. I beg you to help us.
Maybe we shall being friends.